Russia, the whale of whales. Rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.
What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the TEQ LR EZA Rainbow Super Saiyan Broly that finally came out. We've been waiting for him for a very long time. I almost feel like he was almost in contention with like the TEQ LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Hirudegarn movie. He was almost like on pace with him for how long it's been since he was the last premium EZA unit that needed to EZA, and we finally got him. And I feel like the wait was probably just as long as like the LR Goku was. But they actually gave this Broly a very good EZA. I did kind of talk about it in my EZA stages video, but of course we're going to check him out in the rainbow level here. We do have him full link level 10. Of course he is all rainbowed, and this is the build that I ended up going with. I went with more of a crit build, and I did go a little bit heavier on the dodge over additional, mainly because I mean, he can still get caught every now and then. You know, he's not invincible or anything like that by any means. And of course, him being a Broly unit, we know that they are essentially glass cannons who can get hurt very easily. So this is the build that, like I said, that we ended up going with. We're going to test him out over here. We're going to run him in the 3 Saiyans Supreme Magnificent Battle stage. So let's hop in here. I just put a team together, you know, kind of something that a lot of people would probably run, you know, just kind of give it an actual team compared to, you know, what some people might do. Like people might want to like juice them up really well. I want to actually put them on a team that people will use in all like reality and all seriousness, because like I know a lot of people want to get the highest numbers and everything out of them, but me personally, I'm just trying to, you know, see how well he's actually going to work on these teams and, you know, how good he actually. So we do have him here. We got what? We got 5 out of 7 links active, sitting at 262k defense. If we put him here in the middle, well, he can't link up with the AGL Broly because the AGL Broly unfortunately is Super Saiyan as well, so we only can link him up with this guy. So I guess we should probably, before we kind of really hop in, let's talk about what this Broly does. We can just go over it really quick. He's a 150% key 4 150% resurrected warriors category lead, since he's a yellow coin LR, with the secondary being to extreme tech key 4 100%. On his 12 key super, he raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. On his 18 key, he greatly stacks attack, greatly raises defense for a turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. And then passive wise, he gets 3 key 200% attack and defense, gets an additional 120% attack and defense when he performs a super, plus an additional 120% when he performs an 18 key super, plus an additional 50% attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, plus an additional 3 key and a high chance of becoming a super when facing 1 enemy, or he gets 5 key and launches an additional guaranteed super when facing 2 or more enemies. And then he does transform on turn 4. We'll get to, you know, we'll talk about that once we actually do transform him. So let's see, we'll actually give him a full 24 key right here. He is going to be getting pretty good support from this TEQ Broly right here. And then we'll leave the AGL kind of off to the side. We'll bring him back when we can get his domain going. So 28.4 million, which is actually, you know, pretty good for a unit that's super old. Into a 17.9. I mean, you know, we could take that. That was almost, you know, between the two, what, 45 million in tax stat right there. So I'd say he's, you know, he did pretty well so far in base form. Let's see how good is he defensively. Pretty good. I mean, we did massively raise our defense, so that does count for something. But it is good to see that this guy finally got his EZA. We can actually, you know, he's runnable again. That was the problem before, was he was just unfortunately not very runnable. And we finally got a chance to, you know, use him where it would be fun. You know, we can run him in, I can actually put him back on my battlefield team. I did mention that before, but we can definitely get him back on the battlefield team, because we can, you know, run him with the new LR BROLY. They link up perfectly, so why not? So that'll be fun to do again. But let's see, I want to get to turn 4. Obviously, you know, we do want to try to get him transformed. Definitely want to see what kind of attack stats we can get out of this man. It'll be interesting, you know, because actually turn 4, when he comes around, we'll have STR Turles on rotation as well. And, you know, he's going to be given some extra support as well. So we'll see what we can do. You know, maybe we won't transform, you know, maybe we won't transform the new LR Tech BROLY. And maybe, you know, maybe we'll wait. We'll just see how many links we have active and everything like that. Unless Turles doesn't die here, right? I hope he doesn't. That'd be so disappointing. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so we'll definitely give him another 18 key here, because he will greatly stack attack again. Of course, that's what we do want to do. We want to make sure that we keep stacking with this man. Okay, so even still in base form, he's not very good defensively. So that was my only concern, is that this guy is still just a glass cannon in base form. Which makes sense. I mean, he really is. Okay, so let's throw this BROLY off rotation. We're actually gonna do that. You know what, we'll go ahead and just transform this BROLY. Yeah. We'll do that for now. We'll transform him. We'll give you this, and then we're gonna throw the AGL one off, so that way when he comes back, we'll have his domain active, and then we can get a little bit more damage out of the other BROLY. Plus, I think he'll link up with him a little bit better as well. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, like how good he's gonna be with this domain. Plus, by the time of this recording, we did get, you know, confirmation that there is a new legendary Super Saiyan BROLY coming as well, who actually has a domain and everything like that. It's gonna be crazy running all of these BROLYs together, especially because like the TEQ LR, the new one, just leads movie bosses 200%, and you can just throw all the BROLYs on the team. Now, if they want to make it really, really crazy, what they can really do for us to give us a lot of fun. Super EZA, the STR LR. Now that would be crazy. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm talking the LR STR. Make him be the first LR that we super EZA. You know, we haven't got one of those, so we don't really know what kind of kit that they would have or anything like that. So I'm actually very interested to see how the first LR super EZA is going to look. But you know, I think if they do super EZA anyone, it'll probably be the STR LR, the STR Dokkan Fest BROLY. I think that's probably what it'll be. All right, so we got the transformation happening here. Okay, so we're not gonna pop his active skill. We don't want to waste that yet. Okay, so we're what? 5 out of 7 links. We'll just leave him maybe like this for now. you know, we can keep getting a little bit more support. You get Berserker, what, HP is 50% or less. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. But, so we're what, 270k defense? That's not very good, honestly. Like, to me, I don't feel like 270k is very good. Maybe we'll just go like this. So we are getting support from this Turles right here, because he does give planetary destruction category allies key 3 and 50% attack and defense. So, and then here's the thing. So this Goku, Trunks and Vegeta, they are in the attack down state right now. So with them being in the attack down state, we actually, oh, I guess we probably could have just talked about this. So this Broly gets 4 key, 220% attack and defense, gets an additional 120% attack and defense, and launches an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super when he performs a super. He has a chance of performing a crit plus 6% for extreme class allies for 2 turns, plus an additional 166% attack, and guards all attacks when he performs an ultra super, which we will be doing. Plus he gets an additional 100% attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, which they are. And then he gets 4 key if you're fighting 1 enemy, or 6 key if you're fighting 2 enemies. He launches an additional attack that can be a super if you're fighting 1 enemy. He does a guaranteed super if you're fighting 2. But right here, we are going to get our initial 220% attack and defense. We're going to get the extra 120 because we're going to launch a super. Then we're going to get the extra 166 because it's going to be an ultra super. And then an extra 100% because the enemy is in attack down. So, and plus we have support from this Broly. We have support from Turles. So this should be a pretty good attack stat right here. Let's see what it's going to look like. All right, how good are you going to be defensively right here? It's going to be a good question. Ow. Not good at all, huh? See, that was like the one thing I was worried about. Like, I was actually worried about that because he's just not very good defensively. You know what? Instead of bringing this, I'm going to bring this. We're going to do this. I'm going to just get us back to that same spot real quick and kind of like that same scenario. Just because I want to make sure that we can get that attack stat going. So I will be right back. All right, so we are back here again, pretty much the exact same spot. We do have them attack and defense lowered states, so we are going to be getting the extra, getting that extra damage here. We are going to do this. I'm just going to pop this Ghost Usher just so we don't have to worry about them supering again in the first slot, and you know, some stupid shenanigans happening. So we'll just do this. We are, like I said, same thing. We got 5 out of 7 links active. We're at 233k defense. Let's just grab this and let's give us just a little bit more attack and extra key, right? Okay, so let's see what kind of attack stat we're gonna get. 46.3 mil. And we haven't even popped the active skill yet. I would say that is very good right there. I kind of wish I could pop the domain with this Broly. Man, I really don't want to do too much damage though. That's the thing. Like I really don't want to do too much damage here. 'Cause I would like to, I don't think it's gonna happen. I was really gonna hope that we could come back, do the do the domain and everything like that, but I just don't think it's gonna happen right here, unfortunately. I think we're just gonna end up doing too much damage all over the place. Yeah, I forgot that this Goku gets more attack, or more defense, I mean, whenever you hit him. Well, you know what? On the next turn, I'm sure he's gonna survive, you know, survive and everything like that. On the next turn, we'll get Broly with his active skill, plus, you know, we'll leave the other Broly out for support, and we can, we'll have Turles on rotation, so we'll get a little bit, we'll get 50% extra attack and defense. That's if he survives. That's the thing, is he even gonna survive this long? Maybe. I think he will survive, which is good. Because I really do want to pop the active skill. Okay, okay, stop right here. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we'll just pop this. This doesn't really do anything. Gives him 24 key. We'll go ahead and pop this. So we got full 24 key. We got an extra 48% attack and defense. Let's go ahead and we'll just pop this Ghost Usher just to make sure that he doesn't super rest. We have full key, full reigns here. So let's grab this and let's see what we're gonna get right here. 70.6 million. And the thing is like, this is a legitimate turn. This isn't like a super juice turn or anything like that. That is a legitimate turn that you can get just from using this team right here. So that is insane. I do actually want to run him on another team that's going to be a little bit more juiced up for him. So let me hop into that one real quick and let's see what kind of attack stat we can get out of him. All right, so we are here. I finally got a turn of what I think is exactly what I wanted to get. So first things first, we're going to pop the active skill of Bardock and Guinea. What this does is actually give a 22% attack buff for 2 turns for all allies. So we're going to pop that. We're just going to let this turn play out real quick. And then next turn, we should have the active skill buff from Bardock and Guinea. We should still have the domain up from AGL LR Broly. We will have the TEQ LR, the new TEQ LR Broly linked up with the older EZA one. And then on top of that, we should also have the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta out. So right here, we'll go ahead and pop his standby. So we'll go ahead and get this active. So we have 6 out of 7 links active. If we can get, I think it's under, yeah. So if we can get under 50% HP, which we are like literally right there. Like if we get under 50% HP, we could get that Berserker link active. The only thing is I don't know if this Broly's gonna live or not. So let's just try this. We'll go ahead and pop his active skill. So that's gonna give us an extra 48% attack buff. So, man, I'm just thinking like, I feel like he's gonna get supered in slot 1 there. And I don't know if he's gonna be able to live. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna try it. We're gonna get a couple extra orbs just to give a little bit more HP, so that way if he does get hit, we drop down to a, you know, just a smidge below. So right here, we're getting 80% attack from this Super Saiyan GT Vegeta. We have 5 out of 7 or 6 out of 7 links active. If we get under 50% HP, we can get Berserker active, which will give us an additional 30%. Plus, we got the 22% buff from Bardock and Guinea. So let's see what kind of attack stat we can get out of this Broly here. 94.2 mil. Now this is no items, no nothing. This is literally just active skills and just passives. So we are sitting, you know, and then into a 56 million attack stat additional, into a 59 million additional. I mean, that right there was basically what, 200 million attack power. So yeah, I would say that this BROLY is actually very good. Yeah, I knew he was going to be probably one of the hardest hitting units, but defensively he is still, he's just a glass cannon, to be 100% honest with you. I do like this BROLY, but his biggest issue is he cannot be a slot 1 unit whatsoever. He is a slot 2 unit through and through. So yeah, I gotta say I do thoroughly enjoy him. I can't wait till the new legendary Super Saiyan BROLY comes out, and then we can run him with this guy, and then run him with the AGL Super Saiyan 1, and then we can run him with the new TEQ LR 1. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. But let me know down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on the EZA for the TEQ LR BROLY. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.